we all gathered. As a homeless man, I've kept in the woods for the last week. I believe this is the 7th day. And I'm going to show you what I've been doing in the week, how I've set up my camp, how I've managed to stay toasty cozy. Let's have a look, shall we? You know, there's nothing quite like it. There's no other feeling I can compare it to, but to just turn off a road into a thick, heavily grown forest with a very extremely slippy, muddy path. Morning, guys. Excitement planned today. Excitement and adventure. We are currently sitting at 3 degrees. We are currently sitting at 3 degrees. Amazing things. So yes, first off, I'm going to put the brew on. Okay, on today's menu we have what I call a cowboy stew, or some of you may know it as whatever food you got, chuck in one pot, heat up and eat. Because I've only been having sort of chicken and beetroot and a whole grain wrap the last couple of days. A few of them, but you know, you got to mix your diet up, don't you? And I feel like beans. So I'm going to chuck in some chickpeas. I want to chuck in some lentils. Oh no, they're not beans, bear with me. Kidney beans, a tablespoon or two of bovril, and depending on how that looks, maybe chuck in some minestrone soup as well, just to give it a bit of liquid. Liquefy it, as it were. I'm not going to chuck in a whole tin. Wait for this to die down a bit first, just so I get some embers. I might put in about a third of a tin of each, and then think of some way or some place to keep them. I'm not going to go off in this weather. Melt a bit of coconut oil. Just for some good fats and a bit of flavour, and to hopefully stop the beans from sticking to the bottom of the pan. A dollop of bovril. Oh, this is yum. So yeah, the old cowboy stew with beans. Looking good. Sitting back and enjoy this, and I'm going to watch the latest from my mate Urban Kiwiana, Isaac. If you've not seen him, catch up with him. Does some good stuff. anybody's got any tips, somebody that has zero upper body strength because they've spent the majority of their life cycling, so all the strength is here in the core and nothing in the chicken arms, let me know, please. There's the point again. Adam, stop it. Kiwi, stop it. I find hanging must do something. Halfway up, I don't know, I could be wrong. Anyway, as I was saying, adventure, mayhem, and something else possibly, and I need to find water. First on the agenda though, aqua. I need to get some containers. Check out this woodland, I'll just take you for a little walk through. She's absolutely gorgeous. It's a little waterlogged. We must be down quite low. There was something funky going on over here yesterday with the wind that we had. That's the back side of my camp there. This here was spurting up and down. Now, what I think is happening there, the trees are swaying. So if you can imagine like a plunger in a toilet when you're unblocking, it's creating that suction underground by swaying back and forth, and all this water around here was disappearing underground and then coming back up. It was like a mini geyser. It was quite cool to see. I should have caught it on camera, but I never did. I thought about it, but just thought, yeah, can't get everything on camera, can you? When you live this way 24/7, some things you just don't bother. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm going to get some containers for water. We'll do that, see if I can go and find some. I'll turn you off till then. I don't know why I tell you that, because it doesn't ever get seen anyway. Down this way, here, there's been drainage ditches for the water that have been like this here at the side of me here. Frog spawn. We used to put this in buckets when we were kids and watch them hatch or birth. Not really sure what happens. Do they hatch? Do they birth? Do they just be? Some there are out of water. That can't be good for them. Dug around all over the place, and there was one little section that was goes under this path that I'm on at the moment, a track, and it was blocked with leaves and twigs and shite. I unblocked it. Have any of you seen the fella on YouTube Post 10, P-O-S-T 10? He does some really good ASMR type stuff with him unblocking drains, you know, county drains and things like that. All this was flooded yesterday. All this around, you can see the remnants of where the water was. It was quite a lot of water, and I was having to hop, skip and jump over this each time. And yesterday on my way back from just a little walk I did, I noticed over here there was like a drainage channel under this path to this. That's all I should have done. It was right up to the top. So I had a bit of a play and a bit of a flashback to when I used to watch a lot of Post 10 videos. Good stuff it was. There's something childlike about unblocking a drain. I don't know what it is. There's something quite humanly innate with it. It's thoroughly enjoyable, it really was. But it's a very wet woodland around here. There's lots of deer as well. If you look carefully, you might see the odd deer track. And over this way, this looks like some sort of horse riding place or something. Not 100% exactly what, but I'm going to see if I can spy a tap. I'm sure there's going to be a tap for water somewhere. From the forest. Yeah, I realise. I'm just wondering if I can get some. I'm in the forest for a few days and I've just run out of water. And I've been trying to find a water source, and then I saw this horse place. Right, oh, good. Oh, my apologies, love. Like I say, I was looking for a water source, and there's a few there, but they just look a bit dodgy even after I've filtered them.
Yeah, because they've opened the floodgates down the road, and it's, yeah, I wouldn't.
Oh, it's so boggy there. Yeah, so.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Is that cool?
In the future, if you're here for a few days, just call me rather than come in.
Right, okay.
I'll do it for you.
Thank you so much, love.
It freaks the horses out otherwise.
Yeah, no, fair play. They are.
To be honest, I mean, if my daughter's there, she'd shit her pants. So,
that's the last thing I want, of course.
Like, looking at you, and I was like, okay.
You alright, fella? He's only got one eye.
And he's only got one eye, so.
Oh, dude. No good. How many horses you got?
6.
Oh, wow.
Just lost one, unfortunately.
No way. What down to what?
He had an infection in his leg, and the vet couldn't cure it.
Oh, bugger.
I know, pain in the arse. So, we have 2 old ones. He's old.
Yeah. No, it doesn't matter if it's not town water because I boil all my water anyway.
Oh yeah, this is actually good water.
Oh, is it?
This is out, yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so I've been in there for like, I think last night was my 4th night.
Bloody cold last night too.
It was. It got down to minus last night.
Yeah.
But there's no ice in the forest. I did notice ice on your back field there, just walking through it. I was surprised to see that.
Yeah, no.
Because I didn't think it was that cold.
It gets really cold. Because I've got another bigger one if you want a bigger one as well.
Yeah, I'll take. Yeah, it'll save me the trip back actually. That'll be awesome. That's the state of the water I've been boiling and drinking. Look at that.
Jesus, you can't do that. There's stuff swimming around in the bottle of that.
Yeah, I know my filter didn't. Well, that's probably what was in the bottle beforehand.
That's it. Put it.
Yeah, that's cool, is that? I'll get healthy again now drinking this.
Yeah.
No, it's sort of a trap when you get a bit isolated.
Yeah. You're really careful though, or people around here can knock on anybody. So.
I've not seen anybody. You're the first person I've seen in 4 or 5 days.
Oh.
When you got the
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't see properly.
Right, okay.
So you'd have to go through all them.
That's alright. Mud, look at the state of me.
Yeah.
My name's Adam, by the way.
I'm Michelle.
Michelle, thank you very much, Michelle.
Said I'm here most of the time anyway, but I'm not today. I've got to go back.
What day is it today? Okay, nice. Thank you very much.
No worries.
See you later, Michelle. Mission accomplished. Check this out that I've just found. This is knowledge from my mudlarking days. This is an old bottle from back Victorian times with a vulcanite stopper. Let's do an extraction. And usually the top of these black vulcanite stoppers have printing on them, writing, moulded. People collect this, there is writing on this. It's probably, I'd say, it's going to be a white lemonade. They seem to be the most common type. The bottle is broken, unfortunately. Let's give that a bit of a rub. I haven't got my glasses on me, unfortunately. I shall keep the stopper and we'll have there's a rubber seal on them as well. Over by the tree trunk. Ooh. Okay, we'll have a read of that when we get back. So according to Michelle over there, there's a shop close by. So it looks like I may be able to go and replenish my milk situation as well. And maybe pick up some more kidney beans and things like that. Which means ultimately I might be able to stay here for a bit longer. And she's the first person I've seen in 4 or 5 days. So I'm seriously thinking of doing that. Doing a little side quest. My Insta 360 stick. Stop recording. Excuse me. It's a beautiful change, not having weight on the back and just walking free. It really is quite nice. I've not experienced this for a long while. Cat on the roof. What's the symbolism with the putty cat on the roof? I see that quite often. Not proper cats, you know, ornamental cats. The cars that tried to make it and lost a little bit. Guys, if you see your number plate, you know where to come. Morning. I bet the Discovery drivers are not too happy this is closed off. They'd love to have a play in this, wouldn't they?
I know, yeah, they have been, but that was before they shut it off.
I noticed all the number plates too either side.
Yeah.
That makes me laugh.
We saw it last week, and there were a number of people seeing how fast they could go through. No wonder they lost number plates.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they're their own worst enemy, aren't they?
Yeah.
Looks like there could be fish in this river.
Yeah.
There is fish, is there?
I don't think there are because it looks like there's grass.
Well, I think they'd eat the grass, wouldn't they?
Yes, yesterday we went here and I saw a number plate over there somewhere.
Number plates all over, I think.
Yeah.
How long's it been flooded for?
1 foot high.
Tempting. Enjoy your day, guys. Ta-da. Hey, there's a fish there. I just saw one about yay big. Sorry, I've got to do the walk by, yeah? Check out the thickness of this place. How gorgeous is this? I think I picked the wrong spot where I pitched up. Seems to be a lot drier over this way. Probably a slightly higher elevation, I'd say. Not as swampy. I also have no idea where I'm going. I'm just following my internal compass at the moment. It feels like it should be this way. We're still going. It's a good 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, and my shoulders are killing me. This is one of the drainage ditches that was dug. Ugh.